everybody, welcome to What to Take to Download Festival. And she's still got the hiccups.
I know, yeah. The longest I've ever had the hiccups for is 3 hours. It's ridiculous.
So this might go on to the end of the video.
Yeah, sorry if it does.
So people have been asking us, going, oh, you can do another shopping video. And I'm just like, I don't really want to do another one straight away after only a year, because I don't want to like use the same old jokes. And what else can we do with showing you what we take?
Yeah, there's not much more that has changed that we take, to be fair. So
no, and then people have said like, oh, why don't you do like a what to take to download? And I really can't be bothered to go into the loft, get all our kit out, show you all, then put it back up because I don't want it sat around the house. So we're going to do a little bit different. We're going to do a download list. Now this is my list from the last 10 downloads, I think. And every year I just
been cultivated over many years of experience.
Add more and more and more and more to it. So this is a little bit campervan-y as well. It is very campervan heavy.
Because we only ever do campervan.
But also you can use this for your normal camping. So off the bat, we've got...
That was very loud. Off the bat!
We've got our campervan pass.
Yes, obviously. Don't forget your tickets. That's very, very important.
Or make sure your ticket is on your phone.
Yes.
Do not use screenshots either, because I believe it does not work.
Oh, doesn't it? Okay.
No, it does not.
Sorry if this is false information.
No. So, clothing and bedding category.
Yes.
Ooh, so that was the important bit there. That can get you there, what we've just told you.
Yeah, don't you need to...
But if you don't have all this other stuff, you'll be there basically naked.
You don't need any ID or anything, do you?
Yeah, take your ID as well.
Take your ID.
Because some people need ID.
Well, yeah. I've been ID'd at Download.
I got refused alcohol on my 34th birthday.
Yeah, you did. I've been ID'd at Download.
You have been ID'd at Download. Anyway, so, clothing and bedding. We take our Peter Storm.
Yeah, Peter Storm, darling.
We take a storm jacket and trousers.
Yeah, make sure that you've got enough waterproofs, because the worst thing is when it's been hammering it down all day, you can't dry your waterproofs, and then the next day comes, it's still hammering it down and your waterproofs are wet. So take 2 pairs if you've got the room.
Yeah. Or if you've got a campervan, take 10.
Yeah,
I don't take 10, I take 2. Your sleeping bags or your duvet if you've got a campervan.
Yes.
Or if you're an RIP or something, take a sheet for your bed for extra comfort.
Yes.
By the way, I've done normal camping, RIP and campervan, and I would never go back to normal camping because I like too many luxuries now.
Yeah, I've only ever done campervan, so I've been spoiled.
Yeah, take your pillows, take some nice throws.
Yes.
So if you're a bit cold around camp,
there's nothing worse than sitting around camp late at night after you got back from a band and freezing your tits off. So take a blanket.
Yeah. Ponchos.
Yes.
That's also a need.
Oh, sorry, going back to blankets, what I started doing as well was taking a blanket into the arena with me, because then I could just wrap it around me when I was watching bands, and it was bloody lovely. So that's another one. It's
your ponchos, and then also if you can shower at Download like we can, we take a towel poncho.
Towel ponchos. Sorry, I don't want to keep.
No, you can do it.
Towel ponchos so much better than towels, so much easier. But the only thing is, so we always say this, we put the towel poncho on, and obviously we're naked underneath walking back. Feels like your arse is out on show to everybody, because you got the breeze on your arse and you're like, is my arse out? Is my arse hanging out? It's not. But towel ponchos are way better than towels. Definitely take towel ponchos.
Well, we still use a towel for afterwards, but it's it's a pain taking a towel to the shower and everything and walking back. So then you want to take your boots.
And your wellies.
Your wellies. I don't take wellies because the boots I brought off eBay for about 35 quid back in 2010 have kept me waterproof. Even last year, 2024. Beautiful, just a bit of sweat.
I always took boots because I was like, don't take wellies because they won't do anything.
Yeah, but you buy cheap boots.
I don't buy cheap boots. Sorry, on New Rocks, cheap boots.
She never wore the fucking New Rocks I brought.
I did, not the ones you bought me, but I wore New Rocks quite a few years at Download, and they weren't as waterproof as you think. So one year I took wellies and they were heaven. So take wellies.
But if you wear wellies and it's hot, your legs fucking sweat.
Yeah, that is the worst.
So you've got your sunglasses. I find I will wear sunglasses even when it's dark because the glare just constantly gets me all day.
I don't wear sunglasses. They overstimulate my face.
Flip-flops, also known as sliders nowadays. The sliders I've got were once called flip-flops, but the generation changed it all.
No, there's a difference between flip-flops and sliders, though.
I know.
Flip-flops go in between your toes.
I know, but I swear as well, the sliders used to be called flip-flops as well.
Maybe.
Yes,
because the last thing you want to do is go and have a shower in those showers and stand on the floor barefoot.
We used to do that.
So take some for the shower because it's gross.
We also take as well. Again, we take a lot of stuff. This is why we
do.
This is why we're 5 minutes into this and we're not even out of clothing.
Yeah, sorry.
It's a bit like a podcast, I suppose. This is our very
I
first
suppose
podcast.
it is. Yeah.
If you want a podcast from us, ask
Sorry
us.
if it's boring.
Yeah. So I take morning clothes to go to and from for a poo, to and from to empty the water, to and from to do the toilet, to and from to the showers and stuff.
Trash clothes, basically.
Yeah. So we take trashy clothes.
Yeah.
Woolly hats for your head.
Great. Where else are you gonna put a woolly hat?
Don't know.
Yeah, but I've never worn a woolly hat. Oh, have what? Yes, actually. What's that?
You always wear a woolly hat.
No, what I'm saying is, I don't think I've ever remember wearing a woolly hat download, but I came across that picture the other day, and that download memories, and I was wearing a woolly hat.
Yeah, watch the memories.
That was a great story.
A belt or belts, but I've just put belt for your jeans and everything.
Well, you don't really need to put that in.
No, you do, because people might forget their belts. So chains,
accessories, basically.
Accessories.
Yes.
Yeah. So next up, we're on to toiletries. Now, some of this stuff may cross over into other categories. I do apologise. So you want your sun cream.
Very important.
Your after sun.
Very also important.
But also, you shouldn't put your after sun on when you've got burnt skin because it holds the heat in.
Yes, you should put it on after, shouldn't you?
Yeah.
I don't think you're actually meant to use after sun, are you?
It just feels nice, don't it? So if you're me and you have dry hands and you hate dry skin, I take my hand cream.
If you've ever met Brad, so if you meet Brad at Download and shake his hands, he has the softest hands ever because all he does is moisturise. I've got man hands compared to Brad. You've got lovely, delicate hands.
Yeah. If you're gonna have sex at Download,
oh, for fuck's sake!
make sure it's safe. So condoms and
sex,
lube.
people.
Please be safe from that. That is a joke, but also please be safe.
Well, yeah, you don't want STDs.
So you want baby wipes because your arse is never quite clean enough.
Speak for yourself.
No, in the sense of like when you've had a Download poo and you've already had your shower and stuff.
Poo.
Like, and
what's the Download poo? Is the consistency different?
It's just dirty, isn't it? Download poo. You've done your poo and everything. You've already had your shower.
Baby wipes is a good call.
Baby wipes are also good to wipe down the seat before.
I remember one year we were packing up on the Monday and I was so hungover and I was like, oh my God, I think I'm actually going to shit myself. And I had to sprint to the toilet and it was, oh my God, it was horrendous. So always be prepared because for some reason I get really bad hangover poos.
And to be fair, if anyone eats meat and they have Yorkshire puddings,
yeah, that
you're going to have
true,
the shits.
Actually. You never know now, do you?
So talking about toilets, toilet roll as well.
Yeah, very important.
I always take my toilet roll everywhere.
Well, there's never any guarantee you're going to go in somewhere and get toilet roll.
Yeah.
So.
I'm sure you got loads left from the COVID days. Some hand gel.
Yeah. Very important.
But does anyone as well, please comment on this. When you've had a wee and stuff and you've done the hand gel, do you ever like wipe your hands on the grass as well afterwards to get a nice grass smell?
Nobody else does that except for you and Jamie.
Yeah, thank you. So shampoo, conditioner, toothbrush.
That's a toothbrush. Toothbrush. That's if you wash your hair at Download.
All dry shampoo?
Yeah, all dry shampoo. I have to wash my hair because mine gets greasy after about 3 days and I look like I've been in an oil rig, so...
I find that hot, to be honest. Toothbrush, toothpaste, mouthwash.
Yeah, if that's what you ordinarily use.
Well, yeah.
Not everybody uses mouthwash.
Shower gel.
Floss, etc.
Soap.
Yes. I don't wash with shadows. I wash with soap. I don't really. I'm not fan
Shower
of
gel never really cleans you.
No,
always
I don't
soap
feel clean.
your areas.
Your areas.
And then some like wax or whatever for your hair or a hairspray.
I don't use shower.
It's always good as well. Don't take a big thick towel from home. Take your
beach
towels and stuff.
Yeah, but it is hard to dry yourself. Beach towels don't properly dry you. Yeah, it's safe space, but I always feel like hate it doesn't dry you properly.
Well, this year in the caravan our own, so mate,
Ooh,
we could take a
we
lot
could take
more.
real towels. Oh wow, we're talking heights of luxury now, aren't we?
Yeah, it's coming out early. Jamie and Meg aren't coming to download.
Yes.
Oh, not my father.
I know, how upsetting.
Look at this we brought.
Toiletries bag.
Peter Storm.
We bought this.
Only a five of this.
Yeah, we bought this from Go Outdoors.
I think it is a boot bag.
Well, yeah, but you can use it as a toilet bag.
Don't start getting stuff out.
Alright, I want to start getting stuff out.
Because we're not. This is not a show one.
Alright, sorry.
And also makeup.
Yes.
Obviously, I'll wear eyeliner.
You do a bit of eyeliner, don't you?
Yeah. I like to pick my nails beforehand and stuff.
Yeah.
Where the hell's the list just gone? I don't say. No, what's happened there? Apologies. Anyway, medical.
Yes.
It's about 5 minutes a category at the moment.
You know, if anybody watches our vlogs regularly, sorry, I meant to say, you know I always have headaches. So this is particularly important for us.
Yeah. So tablets.
Yeah.
So paracetamol, aspirin, all that kind of
Just
stuff.
for the hangovers.
Hay fever tablets, they're a must.
Yes, especially at download in the fields. Oh my god, especially if you suffer from hay fever.
Oh, what's the spray as well I use as well? That's great.
Oh, the decongestion spray.
But,
Yeah, the Sudafed.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to use it all the time. So yeah. Indigestion tablets.
If you're getting on like us, well, we're both in our 30s now. After a day of drinking and eating food from download vans, you tend to get a bit of indigestion. So
yeah. Plasters.
Yep.
Blister plasters.
Yes, definitely.
Baroccas. They're good as well.
Great for hangover.
So you got cold head patches.
Yes.
Heat patches.
Yes.
Forehead.
Yes.
Tiger balm. That
Yes.
one's for me. Inhalers.
If you're asthmatic, obviously.
Like me.
Like Brad.
Lip salve.
Yes, because after
I have
being...
dry lips.
Yeah, well, I have dry lips, so that's horrible. After being in a field all day.
And then we take all our supplements as well.
Yeah.
So take supplements as well.
Oh, you need to put my tablets down there.
We will put that down, yes.
We'll put it now.
No, we'll put it on mine because
Okay.
mine's the main
All
list.
right, fair enough.
That was a quick round, Christ.
That was a quick round.
Obviously our half isn't that bothered about.
Speak for yourself. Mine's that bothered. Most of that stuff's mine.
It is, yeah.
Obviously, my health is more bothered about than yours. It doesn't really make sense.
We have health anxiety, so.
Well, very true.
Yeah. Food and drink.
Food and drink.
So, again, this could be a bit bougie. Hot chocolate. Does anybody like a hot chocolate and rum?
Yes.
It's so fucking nice.
Hot chocolate. Jamie thinks it's weird.
I don't think I've had a hot chocolate yet at Download. I've been taking it for this is my 15th weekend at Download. I've never had a hot chocolate at Download.
You have. I've made you a hot chocolate at Download.
Maybe you have.
I have. Also, for anybody that doesn't drink caffeine, I've found an alternative because if most people don't know that hot chocolate contains around the same amount of caffeine as a cup of coffee. So, and I don't drink caffeine because it gives me palpitations. So I found out that white hot chocolate, white hot chocolate doesn't have any caffeine in it. So I need to find some of that.
That's so interesting. Then.
I know, yeah.
It's because I want to say what I want to say.
I know.
Tea bags.
It's like we was in B&Q yesterday and I was picking out a lovely plant. You can see it there. It's a Swiss cheese plant. Brad was not fucking interested at all. All he wanted to do was his stuff. And I was like, well, can you help me pick a plant, please? Look, you were bored then just hearing me talk. Come on, say your stuff now.
Your oat milks, your soya milks, or your normal milks.
Whatever milk you desire.
Your HT's good if you take normal milk.
Yeah.
Because it can just sit in the sun, really.
Well, it can't.
But it can in some ways.
Well, it can't sit in the sun.
Better than refrigerated milk.
Well, yeah, but it can't just sit in the sun.
True. Coffee.
Coffee or decaf coffee for me.
Yeah. Butter. Cooking oil.
Ordinarily, people that wouldn't have access to... This is like, obviously, for campervan mostly. Because if you're camping, you ain't going to take this stuff.
To be fair, when I used to go, my budget for the weekend was like £15 between me and Jamie, and we'd buy a cup of tea at night and some donuts.
That sounds lovely.
Fucking hell, we survived a lot. We found a 4-pack of yogurts on the floor in the shade Just fucking ate them.
Disgusting.
Because we were fucking
Like,
hungry.
you didn't even have a spoon.
No, but yeah, and then when we properly started camping with a bigger group, we started using barbecues constantly. But I don't know, I prefer to spend money at Download now. Now we just do barbecues in the morning for the breakfast stuff.
Well, I think it's since you started going with me. Like, I love I love experiencing the food at Download. Like, the food vendors, for me, are one of the biggest parts. Obviously, the music, but second to the music is one of the biggest parts at Download.
So yeah, we have the breakfast and everything, and we'd probably have a barbecue on the Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah.
And then get some food in the village or District X.
No, it's the village.
But yeah, like on the Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we'll just have a barbecue or cereal in the morning, and then we'll just eat in the village, in the arena all day. Anyway, so for your barbecue stuff, your burgers, chicken burgers, bacon, sausages.
These cups from down
They are. Where's mine? Mine's not around.
there. No, it's not.
Baked beans, your tin beans and sausages, and then we're going back to drinks now. Sugar. Take your sugar. Sorry, this isn't a very weird order, the food and drink is, because I just think... Yeah, see, sugar.
That's the sound, your brain noise. That didn't work at all.
Your brain ain't working. Tomato sauce, brown sauce, and then go back to drink. So we'll take a crate of cider, crate of beer, 2 rums.
Spice rums.
Yeah, or maybe 3, depending.
Obviously, in normal camping, you can't get glass bottles in, but
Campervan, they don't search your van.
You don't search your van, so...
They just have a dog go around it, I think, for just smelling it.
Well, I think it's a bomb dog, isn't it?
Yeah. So yeah, rum, whiskey, amaretto if you want a Godfather. Yeah. Vodka, and then we'll take... How many Cokes would we take?
Oh, we take loads.
Probably 8.
Yeah.
Not that we just drink it with our mixers. Lemonade, your squash, orange juice, apple juice.
And then your snacks, such as biscuits, crisps. Because if you know Brad, he loves to snack. So you always... And at one point, we weren't taking multi-pack crisps. And then all we wanted in the day was a multi-pack bag of crisps. So we take crisps, biscuits, chocolate, nuts, because it's nice to have like a bowl of nuts.
Pistachios
or...
What's the other one?
Well, I like roasted and sort of cashews.
Cashews.
Cashews are nice. Bottled water as well, very important to stay hydrated.
Very, very important.
Yeah. Cereal in the morning, because like, as we were talking about, sometimes we do have a barbecue in the morning, but sometimes it's just nice to have a bowl of cereal. And on top of that, granola, yogurt, whatever you want. Obviously, we've got a fridge in the campervan, so we can keep things refrigerated, but not everybody has that luxury.
Pot noodles.
Pot noodles.
Pot
noodle.
And then rolls for the barbecue,
Cobs.
finger rolls.
They're called cobs.
Rolls.
Cobs.
Do you say scone or scone?
It's scone.
It's scone.
It's scone.
Scone is posh in my opinion.
It's not
like
posh.
Grass.
I'm from Warsaw, mate. Okay, I'm the furthest from posh. It's scone.
Tell me if Droitwich or Warsaw's more posh, please.
Droitwich? Are you joking?
Bread and cheese slices.
Yeah, for your burgers.
You might have other things to take, which is not on my list, but so far this list has not failed me.
That's very true.
That was a longer section.
Yes, it was.
Electrical. So, cigarette lighter charger adapter.
Yeah, obviously that really only applies to campervan, though,
Yeah.
doesn't it? Or I suppose RIP if you're with your car next to your tent.
Yeah. Camping lights.
Yeah.
We take little lamps for the table.
Yes, because it's nice to sit outside in the dark and have little lights twinkling away, isn't it, while you're having a drink.
Your speakers.
Yeah.
A charger for your speaker. USB plugs. Phone charger. Phone plug charger. Your power banks.
Yeah.
Your charger for your power banks. Big power banks, if you're like me, where I watched TPD and they showed their advertising worked because we went and brought this, which came in handy, not so much for last year because we were electrical hookup last year, but we brought this, which is great. It's got a plug as well, but this kills it. If you've got your straighteners or your hairdryer, this kills it very quickly. But this lasts all weekend, really, if you're just your charging.
Yeah.
But also, because we start the van every morning as well.
Eco Flow River 2. That's what they're called.
This is old though, this is.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, there's loads out now.
Yeah.
But what we'll do is we'll start the van every morning to help the leisure battery ticking over, to keep it charged up. And I'll throw that on charge whilst charging everything else to that. It just keeps it going, really. Yeah, so our power bank and the charger for that.
They're not cheap though.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
They're not cheap at all. By the way, we don't own this camper van.
Yeah.
We rent it from a really, really lovely couple.
Yeah, but we're not going to say who because it's ours.
It's really, really cheap. And they only lend it to us now because they really like us.
Yeah.
And because we own up to anything if we broke something.
Well, we never break anything.
Don't keep it a secret because you're an adult.
No, we're respectful.
We are respectful.
Yeah.
In the 8 years,
It's somebody
we
else's
broke
property.
a little
so...
lock and we paid it straight away.
Yeah.
Hairdryer, straighteners. We're probably going to
yeah.
take that this year, will we? Because we haven't got the
not.
electric hookup. An extension plug if you have the electrical hookup.
Yeah.
All right. That was a quick round.
For electricals. And next is kitchen stuff.
So
again, obviously, this is mainly for people who are in campervan because...
But some people do take little washing up
bowls and stuff like that while you're camping, but yeah.
Yeah. So, washing up liquid.
Yeah, essential for washing up.
Kitchen roll, times one apparently.
Actually saying that, yeah, when we was at 2000 Trees, when we were camping, we did do all washing up and stuff, didn't we?
Yeah, Jamie and Meg brought a little washing up bowl with them.
Yeah, they did.
Kitchen roll, kitchen foil, tea towels and hand towels, sponges, hand wash, a bottle opener, a tin opener, and if you like us, you like to have all your drinks measured.
Yeah.
A shot measure.
Yeah, because I don't like my mum and dad. Once they get going, they'll just eyeball their drinks, and it ends up being like a quadruple.
Yeah.
So
they'll get this, and they'll put about that much alcohol in. It's like should be done.
More than that. Yes.
Yeah, it's more than that.
So
and then they wonder why they get so drunk.
Yeah. So it does conserve your alcohol quite a lot, and it stops you from getting like so drunk and hungover. So yeah. Shot measure.
But if you want to get drunk, you can just do what you want.
Well, yeah, exactly.
So this is odds and sods, or as I've put, odds and get sod and sonnies.
What is that?
That's for Jamie. So yeah, pegs for your towels and stuff, but I don't think we ever took pegs.
I don't think we need to because all we do is just hang the towels over the windbreakers. Yes.
Yes, we'll get to that bit in a minute.
Okay.
Camping pegs. Now, if you're like me and you research everything you ever want to buy, I've done loads of research.
My God.
Into pegs.
It's absolutely agonising. Oh, well, should I get these pegs? They're pegs, just get them. Oh, yeah, but these are a little bit bad. Oh, I've read one bad review. I don't want these pegs anymore.
Yeah, but you don't want to have normal tent pegs because they just pop out. So I got the big stake ones. And like, you know, the rigid ones, they're actually for sand, apparently.
That's what peg research tells you.
Gazebo. I bought my third gazebo in 3 years this year. Because last year's broke within 1 day. And then when I was at work and this company came over and they had a gazebo, it was a gorilla gazebo.
Gorilla gazebo.
And it's got supports in the middle, so how mine blew in on the side, it would support that anyway. So, and you can hold 5 people off it. Not that I want to try, because it was a bit of money. So gazebo, your camping chairs.
Yeah, you need somewhere to sit.
Try and get the really good ones as well. But again, we're so used to just shoving all in the back of the van, we don't have to. To be fair, I don't think I've ever done the walk from the car to the tent because the first few years, I know I did the first year with Jamie in 09, but 10 and 11, Dad and Hoff did all the tent and everything because Jamie had an exam on the first morning, the download. So we had to come late. And then RIP, obviously part next to it. Anyway, yeah, so camping chairs, windbreaks.
Yeah.
Also
how many times have you done normal camping?
3.
Oh, and you act like you've only done it 3 more times than I have.
Huh?
Yeah, but if you ratio that... No, that doesn't make sense.
You're just trying.
I'm trying.
Zip ties, bowls to eat out of, Solar lights, if you've got solar lights, that could be an electrical.
Shouldn't bowls be in kitchen stuff?
Yeah. But I did say this is a bit of a mix match.
No, I found a flaw in
Lighters, bin bags.
Yeah,
yes,
clean up after yourself, please.
Grooming kit. So like, I can't stand when my moustache starts to touch my lips. So I take scissors, I'll take nail clippers, eyebrow tweezers, disposable gloves if you're in Campervan and you want to take away your toilet.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Yeah.
Toilet thing.
Yeah.
What is it called?
Cartridge.
Yeah, cartridge. Well done. Waterproof spray. I'm going to re-waterproof all my clothes because you're supposed to redo them every few years.
We bought some from Go Outdoors.
It's always good to have some spare as well, I suppose. Yeah. Batteries, a mallet.
To
stuff.
Hammer your wooden brakes down.
Camping tunnel. Camping table. Camping table. It's because funnels, mate. Camping table.
Yeah, we bought one from Amazon, didn't we? It's really good, actually.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
Also, as well, this is not in our list. Take your tent.
Yes. How is that not in our list? Oh, we don't take a tent. That's why.
Yeah. Funnel.
What do we need a funnel for?
To put the water in.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Rope for gazebo, for extra rope.
And as mentioned earlier, on the long version of Downloads, you'll be able to watch Brad learn to rope for about 20 minutes.
Flasks to sneak the alcohol into the arena. We still buy in the arena.
Yes. I think everybody sneaks something, don't they?
Disposable plates and cups.
Yeah.
Tin opener, I've already said that. Shot measure, I've already said that. Barbecues.
Yeah.
Or self-lighting coals if you take a...
Are you allowed barbecues in?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
I see, you'd know that. Maybe not anymore, I don't know.
Well, see, you'd know that as well.
And then playing cards.
Yes.
Uno.
We like to play a couple of games. There's double on there.
Not yet.
Oh. If anybody... You've obviously seen us play double by now if you've watched our vlogs, but we love double, so double's a good game.
Take your cups, because these are always good to do, because last year you couldn't get back in. It might have been...
I think it was 2023?
Or 22, where you were allowed to take in drinks back into the arena as long as they were in there.
In Campervan at least. I don't know what it was like in camping, but... Yeah, and then we were like, next year we were like, oh great, and they were like, no, you can't do that. Yeah,
so can we just change the whole time? Mugs, because we like to drink from these mugs. We take these everywhere.
Yeah, it's called being autistic and not liking change.
I just like the feel of them and stuff.
Yeah, it's a good amount as well.
Fire lighters, freezer packs. Put them in the freezer about 2 days before, remember that?
Yeah.
Your cooler bags. If you wear boots as well, it's always good. Get them on Amazon as well. They're not very expensive. They don't last very long, but they'll last you for the weekend. Sorry for talking so fast. Little ankle cushions for your
I don't think I've ever
your heels.
Seen you use them.
For you, I brought them for you.
Oh.
Because I don't wear boots, do I? Because I don't really like boots on me.
I don't remember those.
And you put the cushions in the back of your heel. It just helps.
Yeah, because
there's a lot of walking, isn't there?
If you wear big boots like I do, your feet fucking kill by the end of it.
Nail varnish.
Yep. I need to paint my nails for down.
Father's Day card, because it's Father's Day.
Yeah.
Although, Dad, happy Father's Day. I'll have to see you after Father's Day. Father's Day presents as well.
Yeah.
I wonder if
that's if you spend your Father's Day with your dad. Download with your whatever.
Sorry for interrupting you.
It's alright.
I wonder if we are the only vlog to do a what to take to download and say take Father's Day card.
Yeah, probably.
This is how organised I am on my phone. Camping table. And also a new one.
You've already said camping table.
Have I?
Yeah. Because we've talked about the camping table.
Camping table.
The camping table.
And also wrist straps for your phone. So obviously when you take photos, vlogging, whatever, gets knocked out. Oh, it's just hanging here. Especially
like if you're Brad, which really frustrates me every time. You always get your phone out and vlog at the roughest times in the crowd. And I'm like, oh my God, his phone's going to go somewhere. Like you're always got it here when people are like, and I'm just worried you're going to get your phone lost. So Phone wrist strap.
Phone wrist strap. Yeah.
I think that's everything, isn't it?
Well, it is according to my list.
Well, according to Brad's list, yes. If there's any additions that you think we should add to our list, anything that you take that we don't, then let us know. But so far, this list has done us quite well. Well, it's done us very well because we've never got to download and thought, oh, we could have done with that.
I think it's the first year as well where I've not been too stressed about download.
This makes a nice change.
Yeah.
Just wait till it gets closer. It's still like a month away yet.
I know.
Give it 2 weeks.
Sorry for the lack of
stressing.
vlogs as well. I tore my calf a while ago and I haven't been able to walk or do anything.
No, yeah,
so we had
it's
to
not.
cancel. We had a couple of vlogs lined up and I've had to cancel it all because I haven't been able to walk anywhere.
No.
So,
Been looking after him.
yes, it was very, very fucking painful.
Excuse my wild eyebrows, by the way. I've had powder brow, so I've had them tattooed. So they're in the healing phase at the moment, so they're starting to peel and they look wild. So any of the girls that have had that done, you know how I feel. But yeah, they're absolutely wild at the moment.
Anyway.
Yes, thank you for watching.
Cheers so much.
And I hope you're all getting excited for download.
Yeah.
Because we are. We can't wait.
Started watching all the download vlogs of our own.
Yes.
My brothers, George and Tarns. They're coming with us this year, Dead Set on Living.
Yes, they
Give them a
are.
little watch.
That'd be exciting.
And everyone else's vlogs, we watch quite a few of them.
Yeah, we
so,
do. Yeah.
Yeah, they're just great, aren't they? I just love download.
Me too.
Absolutely love download.
It's our second home.
It is. Yeah, I just love faith. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. And we'll see you at download.
Yes, we will.
Take care, everybody.
Oh, was it morning? Thanks, Cockerel.